ScouterStan. You got to stay to the end for the joke. You got to have that. So I want to talk a little bit about recruiting new scouts into your unit. I don't know if you know, the majority of scouting in the United States is Cub Scouts. Cub Scout packs outnumber troops almost 2-to-1. Developing a recruiting program for your unit is critical to its success. A good recruitment program is year-round and repeats with results. If your unit doesn't have a recruiting program, you need to develop one immediately. Recruiting should be year-round. You need to have that in mind. Now, most packs and troops use the school schedule, so we're going to start off in the fall with back-to-school recruitment. Now, elementary schools and even middle schools will have a Meet the Teachers night. This is a great way to set up a table or hand out flyers to the parents, telling them that there is an opportunity to join your unit. A sign-up night will be recruited by the professional staff from the schools as a sign-up of new scouts and parents into Cub Scouts and troops. A lot of packs will also have a back to the pack meeting during the fall. A lot of troops will actually recruit at gym class in a lot of middle schools. Unfortunately, a lot of units decide that that's the only recruitment they do all year. The professional staff work very hard at getting new members into your pack or troop. But as a unit, you can't leave it at that. The winter is a great time to start doing the non-traditional schools or organization recruiting. One of the most unserviced recruiting source is at-home students and private schools. Sporting organizations may be on a winter break at that time and are a great resource for helping those youth join your unit. It's important that scout leaders point out to parents looking for an alternative and could discover the benefits of scouting. In the springtime, camping invitations are popular. Families with Cub Scout aged children are invited for a family overnight campout. This is a great way for parents to meet the leadership of the pack. Troops will also have an invitational Webelos family campout with the troop. At this point, the arrow of lights from a lot of packs are looking to cross over into troops. So this is a great way to have them do so and camp with the unit's leaders, getting to know the scouts and scouters that are in your unit. It's a great way to tell stories around the campfire and really inspire parents to get involved. Now, summertime, when it gets into summer, you have meeting invitations. You want to get your scouts, but this is usually done before you go off to summer camp. You want to get your scouts involved. You want to get them to bring their friends to a meeting. Make sure that they have flyers and calling cards and all the stuff that their parents are going to want to see, but keep that recruiting process going by using your own scouts to ask people that their peers and ask them to come into your unit. So that's a rough idea of an annual recruiting schedule. But that being the case, you have to be ready. Your website enrollment needs to be up to date. You got to make sure that your contact people and their phone numbers, their email addresses are all current, so that if they hear about your unit, they can look up the information online. A lot of times, scouts move during the year and they move into an area and they go to a website that National puts up called Be a Scout. And they type in their zip code, and it gives them all the units in your area. Do that right away. Find out what it says about your unit. If there's no information, you need to make sure that that happens. You need to do not be invisible. Now, following up on that, you got to make sure that whoever you have listed in your data online, you got to make sure that they are attentive, that they do respond to emails and they do respond to phone calls. In addition to that, you also need to have a new parent's guide for your unit. Developing one is critical to success. You should always have an up-to-date parent's guide available at every meeting, every camp out, everywhere the unit goes. In addition to that, of course, you need applications. Having these tools available helps promote scouting for your unit, and having new scouts coming in on a constant rate into your unit is critical to keeping your unit healthy. Remember to have fun. Parents want to make sure that the scouts are going to have fun with whatever program that they are doing. And in that, here's your Scoutmaster's joke. Why was the stadium so hot after the game? Because all the fans left. I know, it's a bad joke, but that's the whole thing. You do so much for scouting. These dad jokes, these Scoutmaster, Cubmaster jokes, that's something you can do. And your scouts will groan, then you know you're successful. If they laugh, you know you're successful. It's delivery, okay? So deliver that program, deliver the joke, and just have fun. You know, you do so much, and I appreciate it. So, and I will see you on the trail.